أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good evening everyone. How are you doing? I hope we are doing well, right? So my brothers and sisters, today I stand in front of you to share a small message to remind ourselves about our behavior and our future. My brothers and sisters, I know you are many listening, you are many following what I'm talking, what I'm sharing, right? So I think we are all doing well, right? So, my brothers and sisters, the message of today is gonna be shortly because I promised you yesterday that I'll be alive again to remind ourselves. So today I'm here and I'm waiting for you to enter and when you entered in our life, so we are going to start our conversation of today. So as I say, my brothers and sisters, when we are here, we have to remind ourselves, right? So that is why every time we are here, because we are not standing here to insulting people, but we are here to remind ourselves, right? Because we have to remind ourselves. So because if you didn't remind yourself or someone to remind yourself, so you can be in trouble. So that's why some people are running to go to school, some people are running to go to study something because they want to know something. So it's the same thing. So if we didn't remind each other, it can be a big problem. So that is why you are saying, if you, for example, you don't want to study, you can be at home, but you want to know something. That's why you are running to go to school. You want to know something. That's why you are running to go to get someone to teach you Quran, for example. You want to know something. That's why you are running to get someone to show you the life. So my brothers and sisters, I know you are many listening, so that is why I'm here every day, every time to remind ourselves. So as I said, for us human being, so we are running to do many things. So my brothers and sisters, not yet starting our conversation, but I'm waiting for you to enter through. And when I see like you are there, I will start our conversation of today. As I say, our message of today is very important, right? So I think you are there already listening, but when you are there already, you can just comment. We say we are here already listening, or you can comment, say hi. I can understand that you are there. So, my brothers and sisters, before starting our conversation of today, we have to subscribe the channel. We have to like the video. You can comment. You can share the video with other people to get what we are talking about, right? So when you are there, please, if you are there, please, you can say we are here. You can just write there, we are here. So I can see here, please. My brothers and sisters, we want to start our conversation, but I'm waiting for you to tell me that we are already here. You can start the conversation of today, because I've said the conversation of today, it's very important. It's very important and we will enjoy it. So I think you are there, but I want you to say we are here already. Please, you can try to comment, or you can write there that we are here already. You can start the conversation of today. So when I'm saying that, I can start the conversation of today, because I've said it's very important. So please don't miss of today. Don't miss the conversation of today, because it's very important. So I can tell you that. So my brothers and sisters, the message of today, I'm going to talk two things, right? I'm going to talk two things about. The first one is like it's about how people, they want to change their mind, they want to change themselves, right? The second message, how people want to be rich in this world. Well, so that is the two message I'm going to share today. And next, and I will wait our friend Netish to be here also has something to share with us. So when he come and we'll start ask question, after that we'll answer when we shall answer those questions. So I think that is the message of today. So the first message, as I said, we have how people mean like how people to change themselves, right? So and the second, how people to become rich. So the last year is Senetish will be here and ask some questions, and after that we shall end our conversation of today. So my brothers and sisters, the first question, as I said, how people mean becoming and they want to change themselves. Why? First of all, people they want to change themselves because for us human being, we have been young, right? No one will never think about will go to school or become mature, get married or be rich, right? So first of all, people they have to learn. They have to learn, right? So that's why your parent or our parent they can send us to school or they can send us to anywhere to study, right? So that is why people they becoming, I mean, a professional person, they becoming mature person, they becoming knowledge people. So that is why that is the thing. So that is why I said our parents they are very important, right? So because when you go to school, you are going to study. For example, you want to study to be an engineer, you have to go to school, for example, 3 years. That is a diploma. So you are going to go to you are going to school for 3 years studying engineering. I'm saying if you are still at home, you can't know that. So you are going to school, to use your money and buy knowledge. So because they say knowledge is very important, that is why we are seeing people, they are rich in this world because they go to school and they learn because when they learn, that is where they come out and do what they have been learned at school. So that's why we are seeing doctors. Doctors, when they go to school, for example, they can learn for 3 years. Those 3 years after finishing, maybe they can start pharmacy or clinical medicine, or they can study nursing and others, right? So after finish that, they can come out and they celebrate. When they celebrate, they start looking a job. Maybe they can get the government job, or they can just a private clinic and they start working. After that, they can see themselves like there's a change in their life. So we have to study and we have to learn, my brother sister. That is what I'm saying why how people becoming and they change their life. So Netish, I think now you are here. Good evening. How are you doing? So the conversation of today, I said how people becoming and they change their life, right? So that's what I'm saying. People are running to go to school to learn something. For example, they want to study engineer. So when they want to study engineer, they spend like 3 years in that school, or like first of all, because our mom they used to send us at school because, like I say, our moms they are very important in this world because without our mom, we can't be in this world. That is why, if you want to be a knowledgeable person, our mom before they start sending us secondary school. After that, proceeding and you go to campus. When you go to campus, you are going to choose what you are going to learn to be successful in your future. That is why our parents they send us to school, and we go to learn something. After learning that, so you maybe, for example, learn a doctor, for example, a clinical medicine. After finishing that, you come out looking a hospital around near you, or anywhere, right, to study. To start working. When you start working and to get money, when you are getting money, you'll see yourself that is the improvement that is changing your life, right? So that is it, and we have to go to school and learn. Secondly, and after that, Letish, I'm waiting for you to start our conversation of today. So, secondly, I say how people becoming rich in this world. There are many ways how people to becoming rich in this world. Some people they can steal and becoming rich, but when you still becoming rich, you can't enjoy that money that you have been stealing, right? Secondly, you can kill someone. You can kill someone and steal his property or her property, and for you to become rich. That money you will not enjoy anymore, I can assure you. But the money where you can be rich and enjoy very well, that you're working on your own. For example, you have been a student, you learn something, you come out the community, you created something that can bring you money so that you can enjoy the money because you know you are the one who been working and get that money and becoming rich. So my brothers and sisters, if you want to become rich in this world, start your own thing. Don't kill someone. Create your own, create your own business. When you create your own business, you'll see you will enjoy very well your money. After that, because we can see someone has money, for example, is a president or is a minister. At that time when he's still alive, can have that money, but when he passes away, that money can go away, right? Because also their parents, they can't enjoy very well. So my brothers and sisters, if you want to become rich in this world, start working, start creating your own business, right? Start creating your own business, because stealing money or killing someone becoming rich, that is not good, and you can't enjoy that man anymore. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to become rich, study, go to school and learn. After learning, come what you have been learning, come out in the community and start creating a business. I think something people they can benefit, right? So that is it. So my brothers and sisters, I think Netish, you are hearing. Netish, please, if you are there hearing what I'm talking, please, you can just tell me that I'm here. I'm here listening what you are talking. Please, I can understand that you are there, because like I'm seeing you're not there. But if you are there, please try to say, my bro, I'm here, because Netish, like yesterday, told you that I need you here to come in to to now I understand that you are there. So Netish, I've been trying, so I don't know. Maybe you can give me your WhatsApp number. I send you a link, right? So when I send you a link, that you can enjoy the live, because I've tried to do other ways, but that way, if you give me a WhatsApp number, I think I can send you the link. After sending you the link, you can join live and you start talking about what I've been saying yesterday. So, and we can talk, and many things. So we can be friends anytime I'm here. We shall be in live, me and you. We start discussing. I think we shall get many more people to be joined, right? But if it can be possible, we can share. You can share your WhatsApp number. I sent you the link. After send the link, you can join the live. So I think that is it. So if it's possible, you can just write there. I can see, please. Netish, please. I'm still waiting for you. So my brothers and sisters, I said, if you want to become rich in this world, we have to work. We have to create. So it's no problem. You can send the email. I can send you the link and enjoy the life, right? So if it can be possible, you can share your email there. I can send you the link, right? So if it can be possible, we can talk and we can be brother and we can be friend, right? So as I say, my brothers and sisters, yeah, that is good. As I say, my brothers and sisters, if you want to become rich in this world, like nowadays, you're seeing billionaires, right? So now you can share your email now. I can share for you the link. After sharing the link, you can join to be together in this live, right? So that is it, and I'm waiting for you. So my brothers and sisters, as I said, nowadays, we had like there is a billionaire in this world, a billionaire or a millionaire or someone who has money, a lot of money. Those people, they are not those people. They are not lazy people. Those people, they are creative, right? So they do something and they bring, they call money to come, right? Because if you say you are just in your place, say you want to become rich, how? If you want to become rich, you have to work, you have to create, you have to study. So that is why we are seeing people, they have money, they are rich, right? So it's not like you go to school that you can be rich. You can go to school, you get your diploma, you get your papers. After getting your papers, you can leave your papers at home and start doing a business. So many people have money in this world, they are businessmen, right? So I think that is that, my brothers and sisters. So we have to think. So we have to think what can bring money fast, right? We have to create. So because there is a time you can't work, there is a time you can't have energy. So at that time it will come, that time will come. And when it comes, you'll be like, if you are not preparing your future, that's why you can be nonsense person, because you can be at home, you can eat badly, but when you prepare your future, that's why you can enjoy your future. So as I say, we have to think our future and our behavior, because people have different behaviors, right? And some people, they don't think their future. So as I say, if you create, if you prepare your future very well, for example, when you're becoming old, that you don't have energy to work and look for money, if you prepare very well that future, you can enjoy. But if you didn't prepare, man, you'll suffer. Because you'll suffer, because you can be at home, use the one trouser for the whole month, or for the whole year, right? You will be not changing. But when you prepare very well your future, you can enjoy, you can have cars, right? Anywhere you feel like you want to go, you can go. But if you don't prepare your future, man, you'll be suffering in this world. So we are seeing people that they have not prepared their future, and they become old men and old women. You know the way they are suffering. We know, we are seeing the way they are suffering, because they have not prepared their futures, right? So because if someone has prepared his future, you understand? If someone has prepared his future very well, will not suffer in this world. That's what I'm saying. Because you are seeing old women nowadays, they are suffering because they have not preparing the future. So if you are still young, you are getting money. For example, you have a job, you have a big job, right? You have money, enough money. So you think about your future, because anytime you become old, when you're becoming old, you not have energy to work, right? Like, so I don't know, Netish, now. Maybe I can. That I said, you can, you can share your email. After sharing the email, I can send you the link, right? After sending the link, we can start. So I think if you share your screen, please, maybe we can start talking, isn't it? But I can share with the link, and we'll be here in this live together and talk, right? So it can be good, because some people, they can also get some advice, ideas. You understand? So if it's possible, please, you can share your email. After sharing your email, I can send you the link, and we start our conversation. Repeating, my brothers and sisters, as I said, if you are still young, you have to think your future, because if you think your future, you'll enjoy very well. Because if you think your future, you can prepare your future. Because those years ago, we can see people, all men, all women still suffering, right? Don't have anything to eat, don't have clothes, they don't have a good house, cars, right? So because they have not, they didn't prepare their future. So as I'm saying, if you are still young, I mean, the same age like this, we have to know, I mean, that anytime will be, I mean, will be old, right? Even though you're a woman or a man, but you'll be old, right? When you're becoming old, you will not have energy to do heavy works, right? So you have to be at home. So how mean like my bro, Netish, where I mean, which day do you think like you'll be free? Because for me, like yesterday, I've told you today I'll be here. Now you are seeing me here, right? So if today is not possible, it's okay. Don't have problems. So, but I'm saying if it's possible, you can share your email and we start our conversation. But if now you are not feeling, if I mean you're like you are not free, you can do anytime like you are free, right? So my boss, I say like this: we have to prepare our future because when you becoming a mature person, I mean, you becoming old, for example, you have 70 years, for example, 80 years, 90 years. So at that moment, you will not have energy to do hard things and heavy work. So when we have to prepare our future, we have to prepare our future. If you have money, don't just say you are eating right now to be healthy and to be fat. So, pardon, we have to think time will come, will not have energy to work. So that is it. So Netish, my question of today, I have talked, I mean, two questions. The first one, how become to change your, I mean, to change yourself. Secondly, to become rich. Thirdly, to be, I mean, to prepare your future when you become old. Because when you become old, that is the time when you had a, I mean, when you got, I mean, you get an accident, for example, when you're still young. When you get, you have some problem when you're still young. When you become old, that is the moment you can feel any accident you got in this world because at that moment, your body will be weak, your body will be weak and your skin will be weak, soft. So at that moment, you not have energy. When you get, I mean, for example, if you get an accident in the leg, at that moment, you feel the pain. So that's what I'm saying. We have to prepare our future. When you prepare our future, at that moment come that you have the sickness, you have the, I mean, you are feeling bad in your body. That's why you can run to go to the hospital. But if you didn't prepare your future, at that time when you are feeling bad, when you are in your body, you can't get enough time to go to hospital because you don't have money. But when you prepare your future, anytime you feel like something is disturbing you in your life, in your body, you can get free time to go to hospital and check on yourself. So that's why I'm saying we have to prepare our future, my brothers, sisters. Any question, please? Something have a question, can ask. How are you? How are you, SP? I think you are doing well. So, and I'm happy to see you here, right? Because we are here. Yeah, how are you? Hi, hi. We are here, remain ourselves, right? Uh, okay, okay. So, as I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, because we know nowadays, for us now, we are still young, right? We have energy. We are studying. Some of us they are working. Some of us they have already married. But I'm saying like this. So, okay. So, as I'm saying like this, now we are still young, right? At the same age, I think. SP, Netish, I think we have the same age, right? So, and I think some of us, they have already married, right? Some of us, they are still single. Some of us, they are still student. But I'm saying we have to prepare our future. But I'm going to repeat the question. I'm going to repeat the question because I know there are some people they have joined right now. Or maybe if you had the question, I think it can be okay. We continue. So let me repeat this one. As I said, for us human being, if there is a time you will not have energy, you will be weak, right? So at that moment you will come. So I'm saying because when you are still young, we can do a lot of things, right? You can't think like you become old. So that's what I'm saying. You can see when you are still young, you can booze, I mean, you can do anything, you can manage, right? But when you're becoming old, there is something you can't do it. You something you can't manage to do it, right? So you can't foot like playing football, for example. So or carry heavy things. So I'm saying like we have to prepare our future, because when you're becoming old, that is the time when you got an accident. When you are still young, that's the time you are going to feel the pain, because at that moment your bones, they will become weak and your skin becoming soft. So at that moment, when you didn't prepare when you don't prepare your future very well, at that moment you will suffer. I'm assure you. So my bro and my sisters, we are different countries and we are different people, because some of us they are black, some of us they are brown, some of us they are green, some of us they are white. So, but we are the same people, and we have different countries. Some of us they are from India, and some of us they are from America, some of us they are from Africa, some of us they are from uh Europe. So, but we are this. We are one person. So I want to say like this: we have to prepare our future, my brothers and sisters. We have to prepare anything you are doing in this world, anything you are doing, but think your future. Now, I'm not saying the future when you die after the way you're going to be, but when you're becoming old, because I've been here saying future, future, because I was saying when after dying, where are you going to go? So now about the future when you're becoming old, because when you're becoming old, that is the moment you will need help from other people. So when you are this age, we have to know that anytime, any day, we will becoming weak. And when you're becoming weak, just tell yourself how can I say, that is the age that you are waiting your death. Because when you're becoming mature, old person, 70, 80, that is just tell yourself, just you're waiting your death. Yeah, some people they can have like those young men and those young women, for example, 20, 18 years, right? So 15 years, also they can die. But just tell yourself when you become, for example, becoming an old man or the woman, for example, 90 or 100, 100 years, for example. So you just tell yourself, now I'm waiting, I just waiting your death. Because when you become old, what are you going to waiting for? You are waiting your death. When your death comes, you have to be ready to accept. So, Netish, please, are you there hearing? Netish, please. I think you are there hearing what I'm saying, right? Because I'm saying SP, are you there also? My brothers and sisters, why Yeah, and I'm happy to see you there listening what I'm sharing and what I'm talking. I think you have understood what I'm saying, because we have to prepare our future, right? So the future I'm saying, when you become old, because I know for you a man, now you have energy, you can carry heavy things, right? You can run, you can play football, but there is a moment you can't play football, you can't run, you can't work. You can't carry heavy things, right? So at that time will come. So when that time will come, when you don't have money, you'll be suffering, because when the sickness come, because when you becoming old man, that is the time you could have any sickness it's not like bad sickness, but at the time you will not have energy, right? Like you will not have you will not have energy to play football, for example, to work. You will not have energy to carry heavy things. So my brother Netish, I want to tell you that at this moment you are still young, right? Prepare your future when you becoming old, because that is why people are they are producing kids, because when you prepare your kids very well in this world, that's why you can enjoy your future. You want to become old, but when you produce without caring, without teaching, educate your kids, So that is the moment you will see yourself like in this world you are nothing, right? So because you can produce people that they are taking alcohol, they are doing nonsense things, they can't care about you. That is the moment for you can regret your life. So Letish, please, I think that one can work for you. So I think that one, if you are doing work, so you're doing work to help your parent and think your future, right? Because now I want to give an example, my brothers and sisters. For example, you can have a cat, or for example, you can have a cow in your, like your, I'm saying you can have a cow. I don't know, I don't know that. So maybe you can explain to me, please, or maybe you can write there. I can see, but I don't know that. So maybe I don't know. Let me search that word because that word I don't know for real. So I can search about that word, but I don't know. Let me search and I say. So I have seen the words you are saying, notice. I'm seeing the word. This is the Indian people I'm seeing, right? So for you are doing how can I say, you are doing series, isn't it? Netish, are you doing series? Netish, please, are you there hearing? Are you doing series? Because I'm seeing the way you're saying for you are created, right? You are created movies, right? So that is so good, and I like it. That is good. That's so good, and I appreciate that. That is so good, my brother. So as I'm saying like this, let me repeat the question again because I think there are some people so they want to understand. So my bro, I know for you are from India, and I told for me I'm from Comoros. I think you know Comoros very well. So I said everywhere there are some people who are suffering. Like in my country also, there are some people who are suffering. Also like India, and there are some people are suffering, right? So anything you are doing with us, and I say yesterday, let's help others. For what I'm saying right now, we have to prepare our future because you can see all the women and all the old men, they are sitting in the way, right? So like they need help. So that those people, because they are still poor, they didn't prepare their future. That is why we are seeing old men and old women. They are still in the way. I mean, they are seated in the way, begging people to give them money or something to eat. So we have to prepare our future. So I think Netish, now you're not free. That is why you're not share your email or you give me your WhatsApp number. Uh, or you didn't share your WhatsApp. I mean, you can share your WhatsApp number. I send you the link. We start our conversation. Yeah, that topic, my brothers and sisters. As I said, for me when I'm here, we have to remind ourselves because we are. Some people are doing comedy, some people are doing series, some people are doing other stuff. But for me, I've decided to be here to remain ourselves. So because we know for us, we're human being, anytime, any day, we live in this world without nothing. So, I mean, that time will come, isn't it? because everyone has his own time that is going to leave this world. So we have to remind ourselves, my brothers and sisters. So, my brothers and sisters, today I'm so happy because what I'm sharing, it's going to make sense, right? Because it's going to make sense because what I'm talking now, that is what happening nowadays. So, Netish, please, if you are hearing me, I think you can share your your WhatsApp number. When you share your WhatsApp number there, I can see, I can get your WhatsApp number and I share for you with the link. After giving the link, you can join you can join the live. After joining the live and start talking. And I think when you are still talking like that, we shall get many ideas to how to cover, right, to share with other people to understand also. So you can give me your WhatsApp number, uh, and I send you the link. After I send you the link, we can start discussing, right? So it can be good. So, my brothers and sisters, I think we have understood our conversation of today, right? So anyone who doesn't understand or has a question can ask, can reply the question, right? So feel free, feel free to ask, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe the channel, feel free to like the video, please. We have to like the videos because not yet seeing anyone to like the video what I'm talking about. So we have to like the video, please. If you are when we are here listening, please, we have to like the videos, right? Because the world, we are the one who travels, right? For me, I can be here and the next day or next month, you see me in India, or for example, you see in America or you see me in Africa. So we are the one who travel, right? So anytime, for example, you can be for in India, and for example, and I see you in France, or for example, I see in Africa, I see you in America. So that is it. That is life. So something has a question, please, you can comment. Who can ask? When you ask, I will answer that question, please. So, my brothers and sisters, no. So, me, I don't have problem, my dear. My bro, if like you feel like anytime or any day when I'm live, you want to enjoy, you want to join the live, it is okay, you can keep it. So, but if you feel like you want to join just today, or maybe if you don't believe me, we can just ask the question here, we shall answer it. But if you feel like you can trust me, you can just share. But if you feel like you can't trust me, please, it's not by force, my brothers and sisters. It's not by force, but as I say, okay, no problem, no problem. I don't have any problem, right? I don't have any problem. Like anytime you feel free, when I'm live, you can just tell me you want to join the live. We can talk, right? So, Nitish, I think we are about to end for the conversation of today. I'm giving this message to share with your community, right, where you are. Tell brothers and sisters to help, to love each other, right? To help each other, because we just tell them anytime, any day we are going to leave this world, but we are praying when we are leaving this world to people, people to talk as, good, to, how can I say, we leave good memories in this world, but we are not supposed to leave bad memories, isn't it? And you tell them when you die, after dying, you are going to meet, right? So that's why they are saying there is a day of judgment. So that day of judgment is true. So tell your friends, and lastly, you tell them also to help neighbors, to help those one who they are still poor, right? To pray very well, because and ask the, I mean, to ask Allah to forgive us, because for us you're human beings. Sometimes you can do something you can, I mean, you can't imagine, right? So my brothers and sisters, that is the message of today, and I think most of you have benefit our conversation of today, and I'm so grateful for today, because so just briefly I said, when you want to become a good person in this world, you have to study, you have to go to school. That is why every parent can send their daughters or their kids to school. So when you go to school, you can learn everything. You can learn the way you can be there Indian and you learn something. What I mean, you can learn something that had happening in Comoros, for example, in Africa. I can be in Africa, for example, to learn something had passed in Indian, for example. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you have to, you want to, I mean, that's why our parents, they send us to school to learn. When we are learning, that's why we are seeing ourselves, there is a change. After learning that, so, and this, secondly, I said, if you want to become rich in this world, you're not supposed to keep your hand like this, but you have to work. You have to create. So I'm saying like this, we can do a debate. So we can just get something, we do a debate, right? I don't know the debate, which one do you like, right? If you like about the religion or something else, we can do a debate, isn't it? So it's good, isn't it? It's so good. So as I say, today you are not free. So I think anytime you feel like, so I can do a debate with you, my bro. So don't fear, right? So because if you don't know, we are here learning, isn't it? So as I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, if you want to become rich in this world, you're not supposed to keep your hand like this, but you have to work. That's why we are seeing people are traveling to go to America. People, American, they are coming to Africa to come Indian, and they open a big business industry, and I mean, making things to sell and get money. So we have to be creative. So and also we have to learn, we have to study. So we have to create business. So if you are still a normal person, you're still a normal man, you have to create your business that it can change your life. So it's not like to just waiting people to give you money, but also you have to give also them. So the brothers and sisters, that is the message of today. Uh, any question, please, you can ask. If you don't have a question, we can end the conversation of today. So my bro Netish, you say today you are not available for the debate. I think tomorrow, like anytime. Sorry, like I'm saying, anytime you feel like we can be here as friend, right? No problem. We don't have problem. So my bro, we have, I know. Please, let's subscribe the channel. Please, Nitish, I can tell like this, you share the video with your friend and tell them to subscribe the channel, to like the videos also, to understand what we are talking, because I know most of you know English and you understand English very well. So you can share the video, you can tell them to subscribe, right? To like the videos. That is it. So the brown sisters, I think we have understood our message of today, and I'm so happy. So no problem, no problem, no problem, my bro. Anytime you feel like you're free, I'll be free also, right? But if you now you can, if you have some question, you can ask, because I think now I have done the conversation of today. So Netish, if you have a question today, like something you want to ask, please ask. You can ask how is your country, for example. For me, I can ask how is Indian. For example, I can ask you how people they are living there, right? Or you can ask me, right? I can reply. Nitish, please, if you have some question or you have something you want to tell me, feel free to tell me or to ask. So as I said, we have to like the video, we have to subscribe the channel, please, my bro. Let's subscribe the channel, right? Okay, that is the question of today you want to ask me, right? So, so that question, my bro, uh, let me tell you, Quran, that is the word of God, right? That's the word of Allah, isn't it? For me, I can think like this as that is the word of Allah. If we are saying the book of that Quran, like come first, so I can say the book of that Quran doesn't come first, right? Because if I'm saying the Quran, I mean the word of God, it was there before because that is the word of God, isn't it? So I can tell you that book, it came late. So let me read you. Uh, I'm telling you like this. I'm repeating again. Quran, that is the book. I mean, that is the word of Allah, isn't it? Like for example, you can go to school to study the history of Russia, right? So that is the same thing. That is the story they write in the book. So, but that one, people they have been talking before, but they didn't bring out the book. So that I'm saying that is the book. I mean, that is the word of Allah. But when when Prophet Muhammad came, that is the time they start creating that book of that I mean the word of God, isn't it? I think you have understood, right? Letish, I think you have understood the question, isn't it? Because if we want to say like that, because Allah was there before us, because Allah is the one who created us and sent us in this earth. So, and as I say, we are going to leave this earth. You have said who came first, Quran or Kafirs? I've understood your question, Nitish. I have understood very well your question. That's why I'm 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 saying that's why I'm saying Quran, that is the word of God, right? So why? So let me tell you something, my bro. You know, every messenger Allah sent in this world, He sent the messenger with purpose, isn't it? I can tell you like this: Adam is the only, is the first one. I mean, human being came. Allah sent him in this earth, right? Because as I said yesterday, Allah removed one ribs from us men, and He created the men. I mean women. So like that is the we can say like pardon. Adam, they send Adam to an Eve, so to produce us. So now that's why we are here. So like Isa, that one they call Jesus, also has his own mission. Also, like Prophet Muhammad has finished his own mission. Like Yaqub and Prophet Lut and others. So every prophet Allah sent in this world, they have their mission. So I can tell you that. Because if I'm saying, if like, why did not Allah give Quran to Adam? So like I'm judging Allah. So that's what I'm saying. Allah, when every messenger sent in this world, they have purpose and they have their own mission, right? So I think you have understood. You get? Like you are in the job, for example, you get a job from the government, right? The government can give you what you are going to do. That is your own. And there are many staffs there. So everyone has his own mission is going to do. So it's the same when Allah sends those messengers in this world. Every messenger has own business, has own purpose that they sent here in this earth. So as I'm saying, if you want to say like that, so like I'm judging Allah, but that is the reality. Every messenger Allah in this world, they have their own mission. So I say Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Lut, Prophet Isa, Adam and Ibrahim and others. So I think you have understood the question, right? So any question? So I can tell you like this, my bro. Okay, let me hope you have subscribed the channel because I don't want you to miss our conversation anymore. So I can tell you like this. Allah is the one who can do everything in this world anytime we feel like. No, just they want to give an example to understand, right? Because I told you Adam is the first human being Allah created in this earth. All of us in this world, we come from Adam and Eve, right? I want to tell you like this. Like, for example, as human being right now, we know that Allah was the one who created us, but we have never seen Allah, but we are believing that Allah is there. Like the way you are believing anytime you'll die. So Adam was a different, he was a different person. He was a human being, I think, but he's very different, totally. So because for us, we are human beings. So those one, they are prophet and Allah, he's the one who chose them. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I know what you are watching. I don't know. Like you told me yesterday, please. I can tell you Allah is only one God. So Allah is the one only. There is no another God. So I can assure you that. Like who, my bro? Like who? Because if you are saying Allah gave someone Quran who doesn't know, it's so bad. Let me repeat for you again. I'm saying every messenger Allah sent in this world, they have their own purpose and they have their own mission, right? So because Allah sent Adam and Eve, so they have started, producing us, and for us we are here, right? So Allah sent the Prophet Ibrahim. Ibrahim, he has done his own mission and his purpose. They sent him this other, and he's passed away. You will never see him, Ibrahim, again, maybe in the day of judgment there. When you go to the heaven, Allah sent the Prophet Muhammad, Allah sent Prophet Lut, Jesus, so everyone has his own mission. No, don't say like Allah will give someone, give a person who doesn't know how to read. That is so bad, because if you are saying like that, you want to judge Allah, because Allah is the one who created you. Allah is the one who give you money. Allah is the one who give you a good health, right? Allah is the one who give you a good face. So if you are saying like that, Allah is the one who doing Allah is the one who do what he want. So I want to tell you like this. There is angels. So Allah is a spirit. You can't see him, but even those angels for you, just a normal person like you can't see, but those prophets, they can see those angels. So for us, angel like this one, I can tell you Prophet Muhammad. So if you had the story, I want you to go and search. How the way Prophet Muhammad learned Quran, because it's Jibril alayhi salam is the one who taught him, right? Because he was talking about Ikra, 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 read. So you are going to search about that, maybe you can understand more the way Prophet Muhammad, the way he was learning Quran. So Allah sent Jibril to teach Prophet Muhammad Quran. So the first thing say Ikra, right? So maybe you can go and search about that. You can get many ideas. When tomorrow I'm here again, I think you can tell me what I've been talking is true, isn't it? So I want to assure you, my bro, Allah, I mean, Allah is just one Allah only. Like the way in English they say, there is only one God. There is another God, right? So I think I've understood, right? So I want to tell you another example. For us Muslim, we are fasting the whole month, but we are not seeing the profit where we are getting, but we are believing that we have profit. We have profit. For us, we are praying, we are kneeling down like this. We don't have cross, but we are praying. We know there is Allah. We are worship Allah. You see, like this in this picture, the way this person is praying, he's putting his head down, right? So, but he's praying, but he doesn't see the person is praying. So you can see some Christian or Catholic, they are praying, but they have a cross in front. So they are believing that cross, and that cross that is not God. I think Netish, you have understood what I'm saying, right? Because I can tell you like this, if that cross is Allah is a God, can you tell you, that cross, like when time, like I'm going to die, can you stop me dying? It can't. Even that thinks you can break it. It can't cry, it can't shout, right? So I think you have understood. Any question? If you don't have question, maybe we can end our conversation of today. But if you have more question, please, you can ask. As I'm saying, I'm repeating again. Okay. So my bro, let me show you something. Maybe you can understand. So let me show you something. My brother, for me, I can create a cross. I can make a cross, right? So, my bro, I want to tell you like that. The only religion in this world is Islam. No other religion. It is Islam only. I can assure you that. You can go and search any book. You can go to Bible. You can go any book, right? When you go to Google, you start like Islam. There are how many religions? They can show you, or maybe they can see the true religion in this world. Which one exactly? They can say Islam. So I know for you love your religion, but now for you a mature person, you have to think and you have to look far because now that is the time for you can decide, you can get decision your own, right? So like we are saying Krishna and others when for example, they can't stop you from accident. I will tell me that person or the things you are watching, can it give you money? Me, I don't know whether it can give you man or it can't give you man. But if you are believing what you are doing, it is okay. But just know for me, I can eat cow. I can eat the meat of cow, right? Okay, that is good. Just for me, I want to tell you like that. For me, I can eat the meat of cow, right? I think also you can eat the meat of the cow, right? So that is so good if you can eat the meat of the cow. So it's so good. So I think that is enough for today. Maybe tomorrow, if you are free or you feel like you need to be, but I think tomorrow I'll be here again and you remind ourselves, right? Because I want to tell you, Netish, this is the last word, and maybe I end the conversation of today. For you now, you're a mature person, you are strong enough, you're old enough, but this is the time for you can get your own decision and you can decide what you want in this world. But pig, I can tell pig is not allowed in Islam. They don't allow to eat pig. Okay, me don't have problem if you are saying like, but for us here, for us we eat the meat of the cow, and it's so sweet. For you can't eat the meat of the cow, but for us we eat the meat of the cow, and it's so sweet. And one time, I'm going to invite you to eat the meat of the cow. So I think you'll enjoy it, right? At that time. So Netish, some question, or if there's no question, I think we can go and sleep because I'm seeing it's already 10, 65, 56 minutes. So I think if you don't have more question, we can end here now. So tomorrow again at this time, because I'm saying it is 10, right? So 10, like 9, 10 tomorrow, I'll be here again. We remind ourselves, right? So, but I want to tell you, for us, eat cow, the meat of the cow, but we don't eat pig. So your God doesn't allow to eat the meat of the cow. So if your God doesn't allow, maybe you can send to me, or look any Muslim around there to give that meat of the cow. You can see him, that person you are going to give, he will eat it. So, but for me, I can eat the meat of the cow. Or look at a Muslim or fellow Muslim like me, you give them, they can enjoy it very well. So I want to ask you, so for you there, when the cows, like for example, it's too big, For example, it has two, has fat. What do you do? Are you killing it or just there till it die? But for us, when we see, eh, for me, I eat onion, and others they eat onion. Like they always say, didn't eat onion, garlic. So, uh, but is that garlic and onions is so good. If you don't eat, for me, I can enjoy it. So I don't know. I don't know the problem. You don't eat, but it is okay if you don't eat. You don't eat. Maybe you are. It's not tasting good for you, or you have allergies. That's why you don't eat garlic and onion. So it's okay if you don't eat. No matter. Okay. So I think tomorrow again, because it's already late. So I want to wish you a good night, and tomorrow again at this time I want you to prepare your question, and for me prepare mine. You understand? When you prepare your question, they prepare mine. We have to come and ask each other, because you can ask something a concern about Islam. So I can tell you what I know, what I don't know. I can tell you. So you can ask. I can ask also. I've understood your question and I'm reading. So, but that milk here we are taking also. This milk you're using to buy in the shop, that's one come from the cow, isn't it? Because you can see this milk or yogurt we are taking also, it is come from cow. Now that one I don't know. So I don't know that one. So, but the milk we are taking is come from cow, right? Did you take yogurt? I want to ask you, did you take yogurt? I want to ask you, please, did you take yogurt? If you take yogurt, tell me. Or did you eat ice cream? Or did you eat chocolate? You just tell me, did you eat that? If you eat ice cream and you eat chocolate, Netish, please answer my question. I'm asking you, did you eat yogurt? Or did you take ice cream or eat chocolate? Okay, if you don't eat that, for me, I can eat the chocolate. Pardon. For me, I can take chocolate, yogurt, ice cream, because they are good, and they are good for the body, right? So I think Netish, please. So let's meet tomorrow again at this time, right? And we share our message. So tomorrow I'm going to give you, the stories, and those stories are very important, right? Because for me also, I came there in your country, but just spent short time there and I came back. So I'm going to give you some stories tomorrow, and our message of today, tomorrow, is very important. It will be more than this one of today. So tomorrow our message is going to be very important. So don't miss. I don't want you to miss. So at 9:10 sharp, we'll be here again to remind ourselves. So thank you so much, and I wish you a good night. Sleep well. Bye bye. God bless you.